Well, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. We're going to do an Arcane Rising market up today. This is the first market update we've done since the print run announcement. Sorry, since the out of print announcement. I always get those two things confused. Anyway, the graphs still aren't working. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get it fixed. It's not, but the graphs still aren't working. So we got the just a spreadsheet for you. We're not going to talk a ton about first edition. There's not a ton of new changes. We'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll talk about Unlimited and see how the market reacted to the out of print announcement of Arcane Rising. So let's hop in here again. If you want access to all this stuff as a collection tracker, head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. Great way to track the value of your collection and also to play games and find, we do 3 armor events a week. We also have a Midtown Merchant discount code for patrons. So let's hop in. Let's talk first about first edition. We'll just talk about sealed product. Right now, sealed product, huge gains year to year, but we are down about 7%. If you look over on the good old eBay, you've got sold listings at about, I'll pop it up here for you. Oops, that's the wrong button. You got sold listings here on eBay. 2,600 best offer accepted and 2,300. Now these photos are the same, so I don't know if that means that this sale never got paid for or something like that. Or if they just had more than one box. My guess is that they had more than one box and they just relisted it and ended up taking a higher price on the next thing. So boxes, I'm going to put them at 2,500, a little bit soft. But if you look year to year, you know, it's always good. If you take a step back and realize that this time last year we were at $400 a box, you're doing pretty dang good, I must say. So Fable, nobody knows what it's worth. I'm going to go $8,000. I had 2 people mention a sale this week to me of $8,000. So I'm going to go with that. I have not seen verification of that sale, but it's at least some information that's not nothing that we've had over the last 3 months. So I'm going to go with $8,000. It makes sense to me based on the case prices and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going with. Legendaries down 4%. You had what sold? Stormstrider sold for $1,200. And nothing else really has moved. So Stormstrider's down just a little bit. Cold Foil Commons, I guess we can talk about those. There were a few sales this week, down 6%. There was just a few little sales. Where were they? There was a couple of Norwegian stuff for $225 for a hood, $225 for a robe, $222 for gloves, and $209 for boots. And then there was a Achilles accelerator for $292. So, I mean, the EV doesn't really matter, but your EV here on first edition is sitting around, you know, it depends on what you want to track. But if you want to track everything minus the non-foils, you're sitting at $1,328. If you just want to do like a 1-box average, that just includes a shot at hitting, I think that includes the legendary. I can't remember. It's been a while since we've done this set. E4 to 11. E4 to 11. It does not include the legendary in that. So that does include the foil majestic, but not the legendary. You're sitting at $725. Your more average is probably sitting, if you take out the Fable from $1,300, $1,200, $1,100 there for the 4 case average. So, all right, let's hop into Unlimited. Let's see what's really going on in the market with playable cards and see what's going on. There is a quite a bit of upticks. I'm going to mention that boxes spiked up to 108 last week on the announcement. That was about the spike price. And they've got a chart here now on TCG Player. About 108 is a spike price. And now they're down to about 87 you can get them currently. Now, I will say this. The supply under 100 is obviously very, very small. You can get 1 box and then it jumps back up to 100. I am thinking that a lot of people are waiting for stores to get product. My distributor still says that they have not received any Arcane Rising since the announcement. So that's what's being told to me from distribution. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if that actually comes through. If there's no more product, I think it quickly hops up. If there is more product, I think we might see a Crucible thing where the market just kind of forgets that it went out of print. And anyway, so that's kind of where we are. Looking at the Fable, the Eye of Ophidia has jumped up 41% to 365 since the announcement. We've got legendaries not moving a ton with the announcement, up 7%. Grassland Arknight has been moving way up. Arknight Skullcap has kind of gone down, as we know it's coming back in EVR Everfast. Stormstrider's moving up a little bit. Skullbone moving up a little bit, but Teklo moving down a little bit. So a little bit of interaction. Your average is sitting at 125, which seems like a pretty healthy price point right now. Majestic Rainbow Foils. Command and Conquer not moving, Art of War not moving. You've got some people buying out a few specific cards. High Octane being bought out, 3 of a Kind is still being purchased for decks, but Sonic Boom definitely the target of a buyout recently. Both this one and the foil, the non-foil, you'll see, definitely the target of a buyout. Sonic Boom going from 350 to 775. High Octane non-foil, maybe not the buyout, but the Rainbow Foil definitely looked like a buyout. Command and Conquer down to $90 off of 110. I don't know if people are anticipating maybe this gets reprinted. The first edition Command and Conquer is also down a little bit, so that was super interesting. You're down to 1765 on average, which is down 8%. The super rares are up 28%. Lots of stuff drying up on the market. No huge price swings, just kind of like general price going up. You got Forked Lightning and Lesson of Lava. Some of the Wizard cards, I think a few people are maybe specking that Wizard is going to get some increase in the next actual set, or maybe that the supplemental set will help it out. Who knows? Regular super rares are also up 12%. And let's get into your EV here for this set. Basically, you're sitting at $94 if you're opening up 40 boxes. So you're including the Fable, you're including all the other cards. If you're just opening up one box, you're sitting at $54. So yeah, I would say if you can open up cases, it's worth it to chase. There's a couple cards that pay for 2 of the boxes. Command and Conquer pays for a box. So there's a lot of availability if you're opening a case. If you're just opening up individual boxes, I would maybe hold off on that. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully we'll get the charts back up by next week. But if not, it's just content. Hope you guys have a good one. Remember, be kind to the people around you, and we'll talk to you again next video.